What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the debut album from the band Goathammer, entitled Ceremony of Morbid Destruction. This is released on Hells Headbangers Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very traditional, occult, blasphemous hybrid of both black metal and death metal. Yeah. I've been chomping at the bit to talk about Goathammer on this channel for quite some time now, and what better time than now? This band has put out a bunch of demos over the last couple of years, most notably 2014 and 2016 respectively, with the 19 Pentacles, 92 Legions demo. If I got those Roman numerals wrong, please correct me if I'm wrong, I apologize on that. And the self-titled demo from 2016. Seriously killer sounding music. I really love what this band brings to the table with their style of extreme metal. Love the vocals, love the guitar riffs, just love how maniacal everything is about this project. I mean, this is some genuinely sadistic and blasphemous sort of sounding stuff here, and it really makes for some exciting stuff here with those particular demo releases. Of course, I found out about Goathammer through getting to know, I believe, one of their guitar players or drummer, if I'm not mistaken. The guy that runs Devil Cult Ritualism, I know he is in this band. That is how I got acquainted with him and getting to know more about Goathammer. And it's really, really cool to see that this project is getting a little bit more attention, and I think they really, truly deserve it. Now here we are with the debut full-length album from Goathammer entitled Ceremony of Morbid Destruction. It's 7 tracks and it clocks in at around 38.5 minutes in length, and pretty much this band takes what they had on their previous demo releases and they pull it into full force here with Ceremony of Morbid Destruction, and you get an incredibly impressive debut full-length album that I would definitely consider to be one of the very best highlights of 2018, as this year is almost getting closer to an end. And this is some seriously top-notch stuff. I mean, everything about this album is top-notch, from the production quality, to the vocal work, to the guitar playing, to the drumming, to the bottom-end bass. This is just a top-notch, solid release. I mean, once you listen to the opening moments of Arcane Destruction Spell, where you get all this tuning up and setting up and just this maniacal vocal sounding stuff going on, and then you get to the actual song itself, you already know what you're going to be in for with this Goathammer release. Musically, this is as top-notch as it can get. I love the guitar playing being done on this record. I love the riffs. I love the tremolos. I love the dive bombs, especially on the track Rite of Conquest. I believe you hear a whole bunch of dive bombs going on that track, and I fucking think they sound phenomenal. It's really, really awesome to listen to this guitar playing be as frenetic, as intense as it is. It's very awesome stuff to listen to here. Love the guitar playing, love how every riff sounds and how every riff is created. Going to songs like Invoking the Sadistic Spirits, Perverted Blasphemy, and then when you get to some of the lengthier tracks on here like Astral Crucifixion and Sempiternal Holocaust, you just get some really intricate, well-woven sort of guitar playing going on here throughout this album. Whether it be a riff, a dive bomb, a tremolo riff, a solo, it just sounds fantastic, and I love that about this album so much. Bass-wise, I think everything sounds awesome. I think it's just as clear and as crystal as the guitar playing itself, and I definitely think it handles itself very nicely amongst the madness and chaos that are these guitar riffs, and everything sounds fantastic here. The drum work on here is phenomenal. I love this drum work. I love the way the snare is throughout this entire record. I love the drum rolls, the drum fills, the blast beats. There are plenty and plenty of blast beats to be heard throughout this record, and I think it sounds awesome. Once again, the lengthy tracks showcase a lot of stamina and determination, like Arcane Destruction Spell, Astral Crucifixion, Sempiternal Holocaust. You get some really top quality drum work on this record, but you the more mid-paced to slow sort of parts, but then when things pick up and get fast and you get the blasts, it's fucking great. I love this drum performance a lot. And this vocals, when it comes to the vocals, I really enjoy the vocals a lot. I say the word maniacal a lot because that's how it feels listening to this guy spout off the vocals that he does, say the things that he does, and have this almost sort of cackle going for him. It's just really, really killer stuff, and I like that sort of involvement in a vocal performance where you feel there's a sense of depravity and evil going on in this guy, and I really think it's awesome. Very well worded, very articulate, but also very nasty, very throaty, very ugly sounding. I love that about this vocal performance, and I definitely consider that to be one of the many highlights about this already fantastic record. So overall, Goathammer are here to make a name for themselves, and I believe they have made their name very, very loud and clear with Ceremony of Morbid Destruction. This is definitely one of the better debuts to come out from this year, and if you are into blasphemous black and death metal, Goathammer definitely know how to get the job done with that. This is definitely, to me, this is definitely more leaning toward black metal than it is black death, but I still think it's fucking awesome. Goathammer are the real deal, and I'm very, very stoked to hear what comes from them next. So, if I had to think of any personal favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say Arcane Destruction Spell, Perverted Blasphemy, Astral Crucifixion, and Rite of Conquest. If anything, for those fucking dive bomb guitar riffs. Holy shit, that's so good. So, what I'm going to do is simply leave you links in the description box so you can get a hold of this album and listen to it. I will leave you a link to the track Invoking the Sadistic Spirits, which is currently available and streaming on YouTube. I will also leave you a link into the Hells Headbangers Bandcamp page, where you can currently order the CD and tape version. This album is set to be released on a wider scale on December the 7th, but now the CD and tape versions are shipping. The vinyl version is also set to be coming out in December. I mean, like I said, it's available on CD and tape to buy and purchase right now. Vinyl version will come later, but I cannot recommend this album enough. So again, the album is Ceremony of Morbid Destruction by Goathammer. This is released on Hells Headbangers Records. Definitely go support this band. And for a score, I'm feeling a very solid 9 out of 10. Very, very killer debut album, and Goathammer will have many more blasphemic things to come in the future. So if you happen to have heard this album, definitely let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it. Or any of you guys into Goathammer, definitely let me know. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. And until next time, Army Ho out.